I had Thanksgiving.
Phoenix, why don't y'all get down and dance? You see the fishy?
Yeah, we cleaned it. And we saw a little bit soap in there. The way it was, but not sorry as it was. The way it was.
The way it was? Zion, your brother gave you some water too? That really was sweet of him. Say thank you, brother.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
You're welcome. Bessie, you don't have to get no water. You have the water in that fish tank so you can eat, so you can drink.
The fishy wants water too.
Well, he has some fish and some water in there for he to drink.
Guess you're right.
Choo choo.
That's so loud. Lion, it's my turn. I feel like it's going back to your side, and then go back to your side.
It's gonna go back to your side. Look, look. Look, Zion. It's going back to your side. Now your turn, Zion.
No, it's not yet. It's going back.
Okay, now it's Zion's turn.
Yep, that's right. Zion's turn. He's not taking it off of the track. Oh, that's okay. Get off the track there. It's coming back to your side, Zion.
It's gonna come on your side, Zion. Does Zion have a turn? It's Zion's turn, Phoenix.
It's going back to his side. I know it is. That's right. Have fun. Right. Don't come back to your side. It says choo-choo. That's okay if I pull it out. It's coming back to your side. Going back.
Get it, Zion. Your turn.
Dada, why are you doing it first? Lion.
He'll put it back on the tracks. Uh-oh.
Lion, it's your turn. He says my turn somewhere. Funny face, Lion. He said he don't want to play anymore. He just want to watch it. Yeah, baby, we can go in there and play in checkers.
Phoenix, you see that pigeon?
Yes.
Oh, nobody's messing with him.
Mostly all you see is the dirt on the window. Recording? Yep. What's wrong? That's the funniest shaped snowman I've seen in my life. Lord. Skinny on top and fat at the bottom.
Where's the shape?
I don't know.
Don't say nothing.
I'm not.
Say that's nice.
It is nice.
'Cause it's cold out there.
I know it's cold.
And you ain't out there.
I'm sure not.
See, you used to the snow and be a snowman.
You look pretty good.
It's the thought, 'cause I know you wouldn't be out there.
I know it. I'm glad Phoenix finally got to build him a snowman.
Me too.
I was just joking.
Like I say, sometimes
That looks good. The grape.
tell nobody but the dog.
It's okay, Zion. Zion don't feel so good. I think he still has a little virus.
I think so.
A teeth in one.
Well, good thing you don't have to go out tomorrow.
Yeah. Every time we go to daycare, I think it gets a little worse. They pick up something else.
Well, I think it's a combination of teeth and
Yeah. The weather.
weather. This is first really bad winter.
Yeah. Don't look like those walnuts want to stick in the.
Huh?
Don't look like them walnuts want to stick for the mouth.
Okay. Is that a good song, Jennifer? Is that a good song, Frank?
That's a clock.
Yeah. We're not leaving Brittany, I promise. I promise. He's at Peyton, better hurry.
All right, now go sit on the wall.
Gia, you go with your teacher, should be.
Gia.
There we go.
No, Zachary. Allie. Allie, your teacher's going this way.
like you put on your hands. Follow his tree. I've seen it. Like to the wall. What? There you go, Gia. Sit down. There you go. Sit down. Sit down, Gia. All right, Gia. To the purple. Gia to the red. Gia. Red. Get on the red ribbon. Now jump up and down. Jump up and down. I don't have enough room. All right, ready? Now we stop. Call you want to stop. Bend your knees. Gia, bend your knees. Grab your knees, bend your knees. Now just bend like this. Can I do it right here? All right, so jump. Jump. Gia, jump. Now freeze. Stop. 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 Now jump. Jump. Gia, on the left. Stop. Jump. And stop. Stop, Gia. Gia.
That's my boy.
Stop. Now jump. Jump. Jump.
You can't see.
There you go. Jump. Now stop. 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 Gia, stop. Stop. All right, y'all go sit down. Good job. Go sit down. Now we're back into the red. Time for the purple. All right, jump on that. Jump up and down. You can jump higher than that. All right, how do we stop? How do we stop? Good job. Jump. Jump. You're not tired. Are you tired? Jump, Tyler. You can jump better than that. Thank you. Jump up and down. Higher. How do we stop? Put your hands on your knees. All right, Tyler, go sit down. Yep, go sit down. Take a jump. Tyler, go sit down. Nope, yeah. All right, can y'all turn around? There we go. Zachary, you're supposed to be sitting down. All right, y'all face me. All right, everybody face me. Now, stop. Stop what you're doing. Now, I want you to face me. I want you to turn and face the other way. There we go. Turn. Keep turning. All right, now stop. How do we stop? All right. Now jump and turn. Jump and turn. All right, freeze. How do we stop? How do we stop? Good job. Y'all go sit down. Ready? All right, go sit down. All right, go on the red. Gia. Tyra, on the purple. Zachary, you gotta sit. Yep. All right, on the X. On the X. Feet down. All right, y'all jump. Jump up and down. All right, now turn the other way. Turn the other way. Tyra, jump and turn. What you doing? Right there. In the middle. Right down. Yes, Zachary.
Gia.
Yes.
It's on the table. Thank you.
Now jump and turn.
You can
Jump and
jump with
turn.
you.
Jump and turn. There you go. Don't fall down. All right, stand up. Now jump and turn. Can you turn? Turn. Good job. Stop. 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 All right, Zachary, stand up. Stand up. Hurry. Now stop. All right, jump and turn.
Frank.
Zachary, feed it. Feed it.
Right there. That was good.
All right, feed it to him. Seat drop. There you go. There you go. Sit up. No, you gotta sit up. There you go. Sit up. Got jump. Woo! Good job. Seat drop. Good job. Good job.
Jump with you one more time.
That's my boy.
Very good. Good job. Go sit down. Yeah, come on. Come on. Seat drop. Give me a seat drop. Yep, sit on the red line.
Oh, very good. Then put your knees up to your
All right,
Jonathan, what is going on with the straddle? sit right here. Sit right here, please. Brenda, come close to me. Okay, you said it all there. All right, let's go find our mom. Hold on to the rail, please. All right, can everybody get there? Remember when we checked our belly button up to the bar and stood over? Who thought about themselves? Everybody. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Go tell your mom and daddy that you got it all by yourself. That you did it all by yourself. Gia, come here. What's wrong, Tyra? Tyra, what's wrong? Tyra, what's wrong? Zachary, man, here's your socks. Why are you crying?
There we
First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to the Beta Quail Farm celebration for Ed Fortenberry's 44 years of being on the road. I'd like to thank the staff of the Quail Farm. I think I hadn't heard one complaint about the food or anything. That's very good. The David Dunbar Trio from Baton Rouge, I don't know where. I'd like to thank Katie from our office for making arrangements out here, Tori for making the CD with all the different songs. We called Miss Rose and said, what kind of music does Ed like? And she told us, so thank y'all for what y'all did to help. And I want to thank all of y'all, the friends and family, for taking time out of your schedule to come here for this special occasion. I know that there's lots of other things going on this time of year and really appreciate you doing that. Later on, a little bit later on, you'll have an opportunity if you'd like to say something. If any of the children would like to say anything to Mr. Ed and Miss Rose, you'll have an opportunity to do that. Reverend, be brief. Ed was born in Walthall County. You know, somebody gave me a slip of paper. I picked with Greg about it. I said, it sounded like a eulogy. I said, Ed is not dead. People ask, why are you doing this now? For the last 3 years, Ed has been saying, I'm going to retire. I've had enough of this. So he won't retire. We're not trying to push him out. He can drive as long as he wants to. But we thought
he was trying to push it out.
What I think we should do is go ahead, and we wanted to have something to do it. But it's really remarkable if you think about it. Somebody starting his career in 1956, even before I was born. Something else. Ed moved to New Orleans in 1955. In 1956, he started working in the moving industry. Let me tell you some things that were going on in the world in 1956. The president of the American Red Cross declares that juvenile delinquency is caused because of absentee parents, and that books and movies also take their toll. Seems like some things never change. There were only 48 states. Ed's first driver's license was in a tablet form. It was not in paper. They would still use stone. Drive-in movie theaters are booming. 11% of all the cars sold during 1956 were station wagons. Some folks said $1.50 for a ticket was too much. There's civil unrest in Montgomery. January 30th, Reverend Martin Luther King's home was bombed in Montgomery. Marilyn Monroe stars in Bus Stop and is married again. Ed Fortenberry was quoted as saying that she couldn't hold a candle to the most beautiful woman in New Orleans, Miss Rose. Ike Eisenhower was re-elected president by a landslide. Most of you didn't know, but Ed was delivered in Florida, and he was the first one to call for a recount. Rocky Marciano retires undefeated after 49 fights, 43 by knockout. Ed, while having a cool one a day after work with some of the guys, is heard saying, I could have taken him in 3 rounds. Elvis Presley sells 7 million records. 2 years before, he was driving a truck for $35 a week. Elvis said he saw Ed one night at the Tasty Donut shop in Memphis, and Ed talked the boy into going into the singing business. The Hungarian Revolt. Most of y'all don't know, but Mark, he's Hungarian part. The Hungarian Revolt, they have 5 days of freedom before the Russian army crushed them. They partied for 5 days, Mark. Can you believe that? Ed was the first mover. A lot of you didn't know this. Ed was the first mover to coin the phrase, ma'am, we didn't do that. It was already You don't have fingers. Because like I said, they didn't have paper and pencil back then. But Ed, in his career, 44 years, he's used 40,104 tires, driven over 2.4 million miles, 60,000 hours behind the wheel of the truck, 490,000 gallons of diesel fuel, moved 37 million pounds of furniture, 96,360 cups of coffee, 32,000 exaggerated stories about his kids and wife. And for you animal lovers, Ed has moved furniture for 308 dog years. In the process, him and Miss Rose raised 11 kids, 9 of which are still living. They say behind every successful driver is a good woman that can be mom and dad. Well, dad is on the road, and Miss Rose is as good as they come. Please stand up, give her a hand, please. All right. I remember one time a few years ago, I was having marital troubles. Oh, boy, did I.
Again?
I asked Ed one time, I said, Ed, how you and Miss Rose raise all them kids? And Ed said, well, when I'd come home, I'd have to straighten them out by whipping their butts. So whatever they did, it worked. With all the kids, if you're one of Ed's kids or grandkids, y'all raise your hands so we can recognize y'all. Y'all need family. All right. Reggie, you're in there too now. I told Ed, I said, it must have been hard on Miss Rose. Did she ever threaten to leave you or anything all these years? You know, her being home doing everything by herself like that. He said, yeah, one time I called home. She said she was leaving me and the kids. I asked Ed, I said, what did you do? He said, I asked her where she was going. Miss Rose asked why, and I said, because me and the kids are going to go away. Most of this is true that I'm telling.
That's true.
Me and Ed, I don't think he came there to North Lake 91. Him and Reggie both did. He came to talk to me. He called me his little fat boss man. When he called on the phone, he'd ask, where's my little fat boss man? He always had a way of cheering me up. I don't think in the whole time he's been there that we've ever had a serious argument. And I might be wrong. I don't think we ever had. He's still one of our top producers. We got a bunch of young guys out there running, but he hauls just as much as most of them. And he amazes me with how hard he works still this day and time. It's unbelievable how he'll load 12 rooms of furniture enough to put me on the sofa for 2 weeks and then drive 600 miles that night and call you from another town. It's unbelievable what he's accomplished. Is there any of the children that would like to say anything? If you would, come forward and do it now.
I want to know what the secret is.
Reggie, you want to go first? Come on.
Too much
First of all, well, I'm in the same business with my dad, and a lot of kids, I guess, growing up, they wouldn't probably have a good chance of understanding what that means to a lot of people, but my dad took me under his wing and just raised me from a boy to a man. A lot of things I do right now, I get it from my dad. I still find myself going to the same places that we used to go, the old rundown truck stops. You know, they got the modern places now, but I still go to the old places because I remember the memories and part of the things he used to talk to me about. But one thing we will always remember is the way he taught us to stress the most part of all. I tell you, man, you go to work with him, you can do something, you can try your best, and if it wasn't up to his quality, if he didn't think you did 100%, you have to do it over. And I get upset, and I think he's wrong for it, but until, 26, 27 years old, you'll realize that he developed you into being one of the best people that you could possibly be, and people understand that. And I'm just happy for him to be my father.
We would dare leave our young
Old.
And I would like to say, being the oldest of 11, we have truly been blessed. God has been good to us. Our parents have really raised us in the way that we should go. And believe me, don't spare the ride. The ride, they put it to us. So we grew up to actually be obedient to our parents because they made us be. Not because we always have wanted to be, but we had to be. And we had to be very respectful children to other people. And they have instilled in us very perfect morals which we live by today. We even raise our own children to be that way. Here with us tonight we have my son, Edwin, and we have another sister daughter, April, and we have another one, Kiana, and we have Gilda's son here. And I can truly say that they are also being raised with that same moral respect. We have 3 that are in college, one at Spelman, one at Tulane, and one at Nicholls State. So God has truly been good to us, and it's not just of the way our parents have raised us. And we are blessed, and we're happy for what you've done for him tonight. So that shows that not only do we appreciate him, that you do too. And thank you.
People always, when I came here, people was like, you must be Reggie's brother. So yes, I'm Reggie's brother. I'm the one that, I didn't quite walk in my father's footsteps in his shoes, as far as driving the truck, but as far as being a family man that he is, I'm proud to say that I think I inherited that, you know, because he believed in family value, family structure, family stability, and that's truly what he has placed in all of our lives, you know, so. But one of my most memorable times working on the road with him, you believe I said that? One of the things I love most about my dad is his sense of humor. You know, I don't care how you're feeling, if you're down, if you're not feeling so great, he will make you laugh. You know, you would never even know if he's having a bad day most of the time. You know, and that's just such a character that I love about him. But I remember one of the most humorous times on the road was this lady, after we had finished loading everything up on the truck, and she was overlooking the inventory list sheet, and she was like, she swore that she didn't have any scratches on her furniture. She demanded that we unload the truck. And I was like, I knew I wasn't going to do it. But he told her, you know, and he's always been the most honest person I know. And he was like, you know what, ma'am? You unload it. You know, if you want to unload, here you go. You unload the truck by yourself. You know, because she knew. But at that point, the lady knew that she did indeed have all of those damages on her furniture. But that was a very memorable time for me because he didn't back down. You know, he worked very hard to do his job well, and for somebody, it was almost like an insult, really. And he wasn't being tolerant for it. So I appreciate you and I love you.
First, I'd like to give honor to Rose for inviting us down, because Ed and I go way back. I guess we started out back in the early 70s, and I don't know where most of it was in. Anyway, we started out with Greyhound van line. That same Greyhound that he's on that Greyhound bus. It's the Greyhound van line. And that's how Ed and I met up, got to be friends, and been friends ever since. And I guess about 77 or 78, I quit Greyhound and went United. And I lost track of Ed until finally one morning we met up in the dispatch office in Houston, Texas. And we started driving for United there. We've been friends ever since. But I can remember a time or two when, back in the early 70s, when somehow or another Ed must have lost his license or something. And Rose was telling me how he was about to run up nuts. But they were living close by a truck route. And Ed wasn't able to drive the truck there because he lost his license. And she said that he would walk the floor all night, and when the trucks would go over the overpass and they miss a gear, then Ed would holler, look at it, keep shifting gears. So one time I come through New Orleans, Ed up on the East Coast, and he wanted to jump on the truck and go with me, but I said, no, you can't go, because at that time all the kids was real small. But I'm just true to say that ever since the early 70s, he and I have been good friends, and we never had a cross word. And I'm thankful to be their friend. My wife right here, you're right, please stand. We drove down from Shreveport to Louisiana today, so we spent the night and we're going to go back tomorrow. And I'm just happy to be here.
Don't miss it again. It's always been funny. If Ed calls in, and I would ask him, Ed, how do you get to Seattle? Well, you go up here, you turn here, you go here, you go there, you go over there, get there, you go there, and look, you're going to see this, and he can tell you how to get anywhere in the country.
Accurately.
The United States of America, the lower 48, is his neighborhood. People don't understand that. He'll be in El Paso sitting there, and somebody will slap him on the back. Hey, old man, the U.S. is his neighborhood. And it's always been strange to me how he can tell you how to go any road, and he can just about tell you where the holes are in the problem. But so Ed, the North Lake movement, we're doing something. You're not going to know where the roads are this time. The company, February 18th, you and Miss Rose are going to sail out of New Orleans on the cruise ship, the Inspiration, a 7-night cruise to the Caribbean. The kids, Reggie said, we're pitching money for y'all spending money. So you don't have to do it. Now, I do have one word of caution for y'all. I hear these cruises can be very romantic. And I will warn y'all, I think of having kids is we've got this place for another hour or so. Y'all eat, drink, be merry. I don't have anything else to say. I just appreciate everything you've done for the company.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you, Larry. Thanks, Katie, and thanks to everyone that helped make this celebration great for my husband. And I like to say to my husband, I love you, because he truly has been a good husband. And if you want to see the other side of me, mess with my husband. You will say, let him alone. You don't have to say anything. His words speak for him.
You're right.
I'll say, can we go with him? I'll say something for him. Can we go with him?
Can we go with y'all? We never been left alone for 7 days. We gonna do it. Larry, can you put the children in there? We never been left alone for 7 days.
I be talking so loud to Dad, trying to get him to hear me. Everybody is crazy.
Leap pad. Take that picture.
Bye, this one for you.
Tear it up, Phoenix, because I want to tear up.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Tear it up. Oh, Kendra, we ain't even seated this.
Ticker. You got a ticker book.
Oh, let's see the seat. Wow, that's nice. Okay. We'll get some more in.
Oh, for Ross, somebody got to take this back. Roll out your box and I tell you
You got some more? Carlos, Steve got more?
Yeah, I want somebody to help Zion.
Carl.
Go help him, Brian.
Help your brother. Come on, help brother. Come on. He did help him. Wow.
It's something for Phoenix.
Ooh, wow.
Good Phoenix.
Ooh. Wow, let's see to get it out for him so he can play with it. Huh? How was he?
Go open the door, Brian.
That's Granny. Look at Granny. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Look at Zion taking it from me, Carlos. Look. Zion said, time out.
Carl, you have a gift over here?
I hate when they put all that on there.
I know. Sometimes you got to get a knife and a screwdriver.
I mean, is it that deep?
Hey, baby. Mommy, baby.
Here's Zion.
Merry Christmas to mommy.
Already? That's
look like we started at a good time, huh?
Yeah.
I can't find a picture from me. Let me see the top on this one, Chris.
What's that, Phoenix? What is it? What is it?
Where's Marcus?
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Phoenix, see to help you when I get Zions to lose.
You still working on it?
These things can't
That's all.
trouble.
Yeah, that's
Look at your granny.
Phoenix. Do you like this? Do you like that?
all right, Ma. Thanks for the shot.
Oh,
Here.
Merry Christmas. I know. For the shop, huh? You like that, huh? You gonna take it out? But look, did you know what this is? This is a CD player.
Ooh, fingerboard.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you can leave
got
that
your
daz
own
alone.
CD player.
So you can leave that daz alone.
And you got tools.
You have your own now.
Look, Phoenix. Look, you got another one.
Phoenix got all the presents. Zion's still trying to open his first one.
Auntie Paulette got that. I'm looking at her face.
TD's still opening your first one, Zion.
Okay?
Wow. Ooh, you got a portable TV.
TV, CD. He got it to hook up.
Wow.
All he needs now is a computer.
He's so intense. He got
Got his computer.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, the big one. His aunt, Miss Phoenix City, get it. Hi, Phoenix. Hey.
Got it going on.
Look at you like that. Wow.
Ooh, Phoenix, that's a big one. Phoenix,
You love that, huh?
that present too big for you.
You got it. Press that button. That's your saw. The saw the wood. Here you go, girl.
Wow, what you got, Phoenix?
You might have a little.
We're great.
What you got, John? What you got, boy? You got a drum?
That's good.
Look at that.
That's good.
Hey, go on there. Go ahead, act like them old. Oh, good. Oh, what you doing? You gotta get old. See what it's doing?
Phoenix, what's that?
There you go. Match the top up. Show me match that top. One time.
They need a bag.
Oh, an airplane. You've been asking for an airplane.
Like Grandad and Trish and children. Like them Carlos and them children.
Who's the youngest one out of them?
Greg's over there. Yeah, you need to pick that.
That's what you think we just did.
I got 6 grandgirls and 6 great grandgirls, but I only have 4 girl grandchildren. And Tiffany is the youngest. 4 girls and a young boy. Grandchildren.
I thought about that the other day. I couldn't get it together.
4 girls and a young boy. Called it up for me. Daddy called it up for me not long ago. He said, you know it's 11. How many boys? How many grandchildren I got? Yeah. Hey, go look in the desk and get my own count. No, 50. And the desk on the left. That's nice. Daddy told me I had 11 boys and 4 granddaughters.
I bet you Ed don't know. I know who don't know. I bet you don't know.
Ed knows.
He don't know. All he know is see one coming down his arm and move with him.
And then my great-grandchildren, I got 2 girls and 4 boys. So I got 6 girls, 6 girls and 15 boys and old.
I know I made it, but I don't know that on birthday.
Well, Ed one time when they had to go to the
Carlos.
school.
I know you all know his birthday. Carlos and the 55. What about them? You don't know Derek's birthday? No.
You got it,
And
Mark.
I'm sharing my birthday all
Carlos was born.
Oh, they got all that stuff in your way. Go ahead.
I know that. Tracy was born on.
Oh, I thought that was Mark. That's great.
And Byron was born on my birthday. Yeah. That's the only thing that I know. My birthday is not
She said him and his wife went out last night. They over there while she was Tamira and Reggie.
Papa, you ain't touched none. Papa, you didn't touch none of your food, hardly. Except that pie, Papa.
Next time he said wrap it up and bring it home.
Y'all won't mess up nobody's cars.
I mean, Carlos coming to the
Don't take it over there.
Oh,
Look at
time.
the house over there. You see what you're gonna do?
Y'all trying to think I'm coming down there? I'm not going way down there.
Oh, they going to the library because they about to knock some mirrors off, so I sent them down.
I don't want to go to the library.
You follow something.